Hello and welcome to our Banter Blitz show. A little bit late, but I needed a small, short break. But now ready to start the English show. If you want to go by premium, use my voucher code. I'd be very happy if you do so. So let's get rolling with the show. Who is challenging me? Zarzi. Let's play Zarzi. It's not even a premium. Come on. Cannot blame him. He does not need to know that rule, but Onam maybe. Yeah, let's just get rolling. He's a premium at this. So I'm black. Back with black. It's not exactly AC/DC, but close. Is the chat working? There's no single message in there for 3 minutes. Always feel like, oh, something is broken. And Onam is not playing at all. That is not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Let's go e6. That's a move that I've played a lot in tournament chess, and I don't quite know why. It never worked out all that well. E6, b6 is quite interesting though. You sometimes have independent possibilities like this here. One of the chat participants says, Caro-Kann, please. I can try against e4. I can play the Caro. Not my standard opening, but I don't mind playing that. I feel like the Caro is one of those openings that even if you don't know it perfectly, you often get somewhat playable position. The main problem, if you are not very well prepared, is the advanced variation in the Caro. Yeah, here, let's look at this game. I've snatched the c4 pawn in a that is quite greedy. I've had to make some concessions for that. He has a very nice looking g2 bishop, and it's not particularly easy to play the move b5. Queen d6. I really want to go queen to b4. As ugly as it looks, but it is a way to cover the pawn. Okay. Yeah, I mentioned the Caro-Kann book on Chessable, and it's a paper book as well, the Modernized Caro by Daniel Fernandez. This is I have this book. I have the paper version. They sent it to me for review. I did not yet had time to do that review, but it makes it seems to be a good book. I think there are one or two things that I found a bit odd, but all in all, it looks like a well-researched book. And the lines that he recommends, Fernandez, this book basically is the only book about it. He has the knight d7 line, the Smyslov-Karpov system against the main, or against the old continuation 3 knight c3 or knight d2, which I think is interesting because all books cover bishop f5, and this is not bishop f5 is not to everybody's taste. for example, I'm not such a huge fan of that. I think, okay, black must be reasonable in the mainline Caro with bishop f5, but I never liked the positions all that much. So here I've managed to take all those pawns. Now I'm 2 pawns up, and I'm going to keep the material. You're not going to get it back. Yeah, in the bishop f5 mainline Caro-Kann, I always had bad results in the opposite colored, the opposite side castling line, and I just cannot play this, and therefore I'm happy that Fernandez went for the Karpov variation. Yeah, I like bishops is answering a question that I had in the German show earlier. I asked if anybody had a clue what the impact is of a modern multi-core CPU for Stockfish. The reason was that I recently read that AMD now has this Threadripper 2 processor. By the way, who comes up with those names? And that has 32 cores in a desktop. And I Like Bishop said that hardware like that should have 52 million nodes per second. And that is a lot. Yeah, my notebook has like 4 or 5, if it uses 4 cores of the virtual 8. So that is a substantial difference. For a very serious heavy lifting, I use the cloud engines, the chess-based cloud engines. But yeah, one thing that actually makes me hesitant in buying such a machine is actually the cooling and what comes with it, also like the cooling and the noise associated. Yeah, you would definitely need water cooling, and that is all. I mean, I know water cooling is not something totally out of the picture, as it was maybe for like 20 years ago when it was really exotic, but still, it's a huge. It's much more difficult all in all the setup than just use a notebook, you know. Okay, thanks a lot for the game, Onam. And I think he should have simply kept some more material. That was the main thing. Okay, who else is on? Hesse James. Yeah, let's go Hesse James. Yeah, that 32 core processor has a TDP of 250 watts. That's shocking. Yeah, 250 watts is absolutely shocking. But it is not super expensive to build such a machine. I mean, probably you would be at 5,000 to 6,000 euros at the end. I mean, I know it is not cheap, but you get an extremely powerful, device. Anyway, so here we now transpose to something. Okay, this is not as critical. D takes c4 would have been a Catalan. Yeah, this is now very likely, not with this. I wanted to say transposing into Tarrasch-like position. Okay, I'm going to take here. It takes with the pawn, okay. But that basically means that it will be very tricky for black to keep the d5 pawn. Yeah, I'm not going to take it immediately. I can play bishop f6 and bishop takes d5. Yeah, the thing is, he might have compensation. I mean, it is a bit sick, but he might have compensation for that. So I'm not too grabbing it right away. Going for knight b5 or knight a4. This also looks quite reasonable. Angling for knight c5. Okay. Probably queen c8. No. That means I can take b7, right? Don't. I'm huge. Need to clean my glasses. Really? I had a small snack in the brief break and it feels like my glasses are full of the snack. So I wanted b7 pawn and I'm attacking the knight. It's not so clear what his move is. Rook c8, there's knight d6. Doesn't look like black has a really good move available. At least I don't see any. No, it's tough to cover the knight with a somewhat active move. This, yeah, okay, knight d6, there is queen e6. Queen d4, maybe this looks like the most natural move. And now I thought knight to d6, but yeah, queen e6 still looks quite reasonable then. Maybe I should just go back. Yeah, knight c5, knight d3 maybe. And I should stay ahead on the clock, that's also important. Let's not use too much time. I should have thought about stuff like knight h4 a little bit more, but I don't think it works. But there are two knights close to my king, and that means additional caution is in order. Still don't think it works. Or it works, I mean, I don't think there is anything dangerous possible. Okay. Maybe queen g4 actually, yeah, then f3, knight h4. could be dangerous. But I can go f3, I believe. Okay, yeah, just f3 maybe. F3, knight g5, but it doesn't really work. Yeah, h4 I thought. Or if I take it, there is rook e2. Ouch. Why is that working? Maybe it isn't, but that was a bit of a shocker. Knight h4, that doesn't lead anywhere. I have rook h1 at the end. Nah, I think that was basically a panic move. But I think I had a decent enough control in this game. And now some show-off move must be allowed. That doesn't work. Okay. It's got 2 seconds. And that's the time, but I'm a rook up, so that's okay. Okay, thanks a lot for playing Hesse James. Okay. Challenged by Schinderhannes. Marky Mark, Syrian. Marky Mark, I played last time, I think. Let's do something else here with b3. Yeah, let's go for the Larsen opening. Oh, I just saw that the German show Lubbes Lernstunde had, no, next week we'll have the 100th show. I wonder how many Banter shows I have done. I mean, if you like count it as 2, the German and English show, I'm above 100 for sure, but I don't know how long I'm doing those. For quite a while, yeah. Early 20. Yeah. I don't quite know. Maybe someone I can look it up. I don't know. It might be all in the archives, the YouTube archives of Chess24. Okay, I went here d5. Maybe I could have done something there on the long diagonal as well, but this looks like a very decent setup for white. Yeah, my main idea here is to make the knight on a6 look bad. He should maybe, yeah, well, if you go knight c5, I go b4 anyway. The bishop on b7 is really not a good piece. Preparing f4 and e4. Even though I'm not entirely sure if this is really the best. Having this diagonal open also has its benefits. Yeah, but I shouldn't think about it for too long. It is 5-minute chess, but still, I tend to be too relaxed and then I got no time, panic and so on. So play decent moves quickly should be a good motto. Yeah, what do you guys think? How many shows I have done already? I really have no clue. It must be a lot, but I don't know the exact count. Okay, b5. He went for c4, or he tries to go for the c4 square. That's a very sensible decision. It's something I should have prevented, really. It's not very nice. Just go away from the e-file. Yeah, I think the chat is working. It is just exceptionally quiet. The earliest starting time does not help. Yeah? I don't know if I don't know how many viewers. Like if you just go YouTube, how many viewers there are outside of Europe and Germany. Like US East Coast, we're talking about the noon hours. Maybe he can go knight d5. Okay, let's stop that. What is that? My screen is telling me that it would switch itself off due to power saving. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, there's a question by me too, maybe. That's the way to write it. How can I participate? You should challenge me. Just go over my name, like right below the window with the video, and challenge me. I'm happy to play you. In particular, if you are new and you have no games yet played against me, I'm going to take your challenge for sure. So I'm trying to exert some pressure here. And in fact, with g4, I'm trapping the knight. However, it's still rather complicated. If he'd sacrifice on f4, it looks still a bit tough to play. So he still has to take on f4. Oh, he resigns. I would have definitely tried knight takes f4. It's still very murky. Yeah, thanks for the game, Marky Mark. Has some U2, yeah, soulful ones, also a new opponent. Let's go play him. Yeah, me too. Yeah, if you challenge me, I'll definitely play. So he goes for a Pirz, no, for maybe tries to play some sort of Philidors. Yeah, but if I can play f4, I will do it. That works. That looks very odd. It's not going to get that back. Okay. I am a pawn up here. Okay, if I castle, I can go h3 as well. Why isn't that winning material? I think it is. Huh? Just a piece up. Yeah, thank you for the game. Soulful 1. Yeah, that e5 in the opening, that doesn't look playable. Me too has challenged me, so let's play him. He's new to the shows. Sir Blunders in the chat writes that he rooted against me in a recent game where I played his favorite opening. Against his favorite opening, the Leningrad Dutch. Yeah, that is all. That's all fair. You can root. You can root for my opponents, of course. Weird sounds from the apartment above me. What are they doing there? Okay, I played e4, and me too is around, so he or she should be able to play. Yeah, what's going on? You messaged here how to play me and now you don't play. Maybe he's so new to the site that he's got problem with the game start. You can always challenge me again. I mean, the show will still go on for an hour. Just do it later. Ilya Joker. Okay. A couple of new opponents here. Really nice. Got black here against the Joker. So let's see, I'm going to play a Benko. Let's see what he does. Yeah, this is a more dangerous line. Don't quite remember how this is played. Queen a5. Come on, let's play quickly. This is maybe not the best. It's definitely not the best, but if I spend 2 minutes to recall my analysis, I'm not going to be able to make a fight here. Yeah, he's trying for knight b5 quite clearly, and if white manages this, he's usually better. We'll see if it's possible for white to do so. I have some ideas here, queen c4 in particular. Knight b5, now I can just take. Okay, queen c4 maybe. Putting additional pressure on e4. Not so easy to play here. Okay. He wants to prepare the move b3, yeah? Yeah, then I have to go back. I will try to use d3 here. Knight e5 and then go to the d3 square. b3 will probably be played now. That was white's. That is what white prepared. Yeah, knight e5 and then jump into d3. Another move that might be on the cards is c4. He still cannot go knight b5 because of the sacrifice. Yeah, not a sacrifice. Knight b5, rook b5, I mean. And yeah, so a couple of options. Queen e2 is the most annoying one. Let's just invade. Knight d3, bishop d4. Yeah, something like that would be fantastic. But not sure that I can get it in. This game, however, shows one of the points of the Benko. The activity that you get is oftentimes really annoying to play against. So here, and knight d3 does not really threaten all that much. Yeah, let's play this. I cannot think forever about it. I think this is fine. He might move it away. Yeah? That's possible. Takes, rook takes, I'm threatening e4 and I'm threatening rook h takes a4. But maybe he just moves it. Then I probably have to think about f5. Yeah, interesting play. Threatening c4. So it's very, very uncomfortable for white to play this. And I'm attacking a4. Like just one mover. Now white is letting the clock run down. Okay, c4 now. Huh? Rook takes a4 is the idea. And now I can take on b3 with the rook, yeah. And I have a very dangerous pawn. What is happening in that bloody apartment above me? Are you kind of tearing the wall down or something? I don't know if you hear that, but it's deeply irritating. Could have taken e4, but oh, I didn't spot that. I wanted to take with the knight, but okay, I can take with the rook. that's a very nice pawn to win. His d5 is still quite weak. I will maintain or keep the g-pawn, and now it will be difficult for him to play this. Let's see, rook. The rook is covering everything. How do I get to d5? Via c5 probably. Finally, I won that pawn. Tough defense by white, but at the end I got the end game. Whew, tough game, but very typical game for the Benko Gambit. Let's see. We had this challenge by me too. Yes. Let's go. No, the picture is not frozen. I'm just trying to absolutely absolutely stay silent and see what happens. Okay, went e4 and d3. Okay, well, that gives me some active options. Against somewhat passive setups like that, I always feel tempted to play f5, strive for e4, c6. Yes, there was a request for the Caro. Yeah, I did not. This is very, very typical. Unfortunately, I kind of say, yes, I will play this request and so on. And then, no, I just forget about it. Ouch. And now he recognizes that he cannot recapture. Yeah, with the bishop here, it's always going to be tricky. So I got a very nice pawn there. Knight h5, g3 is also on the radar. Yeah, now knight g3 would actually be mate. It would be nice to get in. But for the moment I can jump in here. If I take here and go knight h5, that's going to be difficult. There's knight g3 mate, and knight g3 will also win the rook here. So how does he cover that? That's going to be difficult. Yeah, he did not cover it, but it's very difficult to do so. At least I think I'm winning, even if he is preventing the mate. Thanks a lot for playing me too. So who do we have? Turbo X. Haven't played him for a while. But HCC 1670. I have not played him yet. Let's see what he does. By the way, I keep mentioning the sounds from the apartment above me. The funny thing is, you probably don't hear, but it feels like people walking all over this place. and like top, yeah. But this is a really small apartment. It's I mean, not that mine is huge, but the one above me is a lot smaller than mine. It's the one under the roof, so it's a lot smaller, and really difficult to move there. And yeah, anyway, I'm going for h5, h4, and mate on the h file. This system has claimed so many victims now. It's not even funny in some way. Let's see what HCC 1670 tries to defend against it. He does not defend against it. He tries to counterattack with the b pawn. That's all nice and good, but if I'm mating you, I don't care so much what you do with your b pawn. Let's get rid of the knight there on d5. I already have the h file open. Queen h3. No, I'm not very subtle here, I know. But in that line, sometimes you just have to get into caveman mode. I'm a bit surprised, as I think h4 looks totally forced. Now he has come to the same conclusion. Yeah, let's get rid of the knight, his only good piece. Yeah, this is an interesting choice. I was thinking about it and wasn't quite sure what to make of it, but I think I can just grab things. And I'm happy with the position. I won a pawn, and there is no I'm not obliged to play for this this mating attack. I can just claim, okay, I've got this big center, what do you have? And this is a successful claim, very likely, even though rook takes h4 is definitely something that is very close to working. What I just spotted is the opportunity to play rook a4 and maybe swing over. It could be very dangerous, by the way. Bishop a3. Yeah, rook takes h4 is really very close. Takes queen g4, king f2, knight e4 check, queen, king e1, king e1, queen g2. He's just about holding this. Just about. Okay, you can play queen g4 here. Just do it. And then there are checks. And then there are checks. It's really a bit weird. I don't see a window. Okay, it's a bit lame, I admit it, but I didn't find an immediate killer, so let's just like double on the A file and win this game by technical means. Okay, the A file doesn't net much. then it has to be the c file. Okay. Maybe now sacrifice now from c4. That would be funny. So this should go to the c8. Control the file. Okay, now can I take now? Probably still not, yeah. But a normal move is fine. Yeah, knight e4 maybe. I can maybe take on b7. Let's just cover it. It's a bit lazy, but it should be enough. Just knight e4 is the threat now. Or d4. Queen g4. Yeah, let's play it without any sacrifices. That's fine. Just for knight e4, knight h5, things like that. White is a minute down and doesn't really have an active idea that I can think of. So knight e4, c3, there's rook c2, and I'm threatening queen takes f3. That might also be on. Yeah, not in this particular situation with the a pawn running. Yeah, and he resigns. That is a winning attack. I probably had some quicker wins, almost certainly I had, but the way I played, I think, kept everything in hand. Yeah, thanks a lot for playing. So I got a challenge here by Discombobulated, and I feel, is that unrated or something? He always seems to have exactly 2,800. I'm not sure if this is a wrong impression, but it feels like it. Yeah, we get here we got a main line here of the Sicilian Moscow variation, where white is able to set up a Maroczy bind. Always happy with this position. Out of exactly that line, by the way, I had the first win that I ever had against an international master. It was the Moscow variation. I played 1e4 back then, mostly going for the King's Indian attack. That was an opening that I played a lot at that time. And in the Sicilian, I played the Rossolimo and the bishop b5 check without knowing it all that much. But I managed to win back then against that IM. Yeah, I'm not happy with this. It was a bit of a sloppy play. But knight, okay, knight d5 he will probably take, but then, yeah, it's not much, or rather like nothing. Oh, knight d5, actually I now see bishop g7, he's got knight e3. I did not think about it. Yeah, it's not very nice. I have to take with this. Yeah, again, I'm not very happy. I mean, this is not totally terrible, but it is quite unpleasant, to say the least. I want to make sure that my back rank is a little bit more secure. Yeah, if he now plays a move like rook b7, I can go c5. That is not too bad. Here again, I will go c5. This is not too bad. At the end, h4 might hang. I have to watch out for ideas like that. Okay, queen here. That doesn't threaten anything. Queen g3 is not a big issue. Rook b6, okay. Yeah, I think trading one off is okay. Okay, now rook c6. He's got queen g3 the whole time. That is really irritating. This is a weakening move, I know, but what is happening above me? It looks really terrible. It sounds terrible. It's really quite irritating. Okay, anyway, what's going on now here? a6. Rook c6, queen d5, take. I take a6. That's not too nice. That is maybe not the best move, but anyway, I want to irritate him a bit. Yeah, maybe he can just take with the e-pawn, to be honest. Okay. I don't know what's... Sorry, I keep mentioning the sounds from above me. That's like crazy. It's really crazy loud. Don't know what's going on. And it's really tough to focus. Yeah, that's what happens if you... Yeah, that's extremely stupid. Still trying to play queen h8 or queen h6, something like that. The stream started, we still have like 30 minutes to go, roughly 30 minutes. This is the opener basically for the Singfield, no, for the St. Louis Rapid and Blitz. I should never really lose this game. I was, I think, actually in quite good shape, and then I screwed it up. Yeah, that was badly played, really. Okay, thanks for the game. Discombobulated. I mean, like here, I can only be better. No, not here, but after he misplayed it and allowed me to play c5 and so on, that is rather, I think, better for white. I should never lose, at least. Okay. Let's see, who else is challenging me? Dr. Baloo. Yeah, I've played him. Snyder. Did I ever play Snyder? Just like once. Miguel Manzano. I have never played. Okay. So this is going to be the game against Miguel here. Yeah, e4. And that's it. No, that's not going to be the end of the game. But he has to definitely make a move. Okay, I'm not going to wait long. 1, 2, 3. Okay, got enough challenges. I don't want to wait the whole time, so let's play Mr. Snyder. Yeah, there was a request for me to play Gambit, so let's play a Gambit. Yeah, he seems irritated. If he knows my chess, it probably is a... It's quite clear that it's irritating. I usually never play dubious lines like that. Yeah, I always felt very funny is d5, e d5, queen d5, a b4, queen e5, check, and white loses the rook. Yeah, I think this is actually giving white chances for some compensation, but it's really not, I'm not really an expert or anything. Yeah. Yeah, in for a penny, in for a pound, or how is it called? Yeah, you cannot play a slow move here. That doesn't make any sense. Knight e4, then d5. Interesting, at least. I hope. Yeah, he took the pawn. Yeah, queen a5 is only spotted it now. Might be possible. Queen a5, c3, knight takes d3. Maybe. Yeah, moving the knight back cannot be the solution. Yeah, the funny thing is that c3, knight c3, queen d2, there is actually knight takes d5. I mean, that is a move. Definitely is a move. I have to play, there's just no alternative. Knight c3, queen d2, knight takes d5. I think I have no compensation at all there. So if he takes it, bishop takes, queen takes, knight d2. Okay. This is kind of... yeah. I can do this here maybe with the tempo. And then knight b5. Knight c4 in this position. We'll go back to d8, I guess. Doesn't really help. So maybe go for the quickest possible development. Queen a5 was a check, yeah? I don't know. There's a comment in the chat I don't quite get. Okay, if now... can I do something else than taking? Probably not. And now knight b3 is going to be a threat. That's not good. Yeah, that's what you get for playing rubbish openings. You get rubbish positions. It's just what it is. I don't want to move the rook away or something, but knight b3 is just a threat, and I don't think I can sacrifice the exchange. It is not extremely simple to play for him. Still, the f8 a bishop is just not doing anything. Wow. That was a mouse slip, I presume. g5. Yeah, Peter, I understand your line. I still don't know if it works at the end. Anyway, I have to play the game still. So now I'm threatening probably knight d6 or knight e5. Things like that. Can also take here. That was another problem with the whole g5 business. If I take, he might have rook g4. Yeah. It's still such an ugly position. I mean, really, I hate this. I know why I don't play these lines. Rook g4 was just good, I think. I'm sick of this stuff. I'm just sacrificing a piece now to get something going here. So that finally the pieces threaten something. They only have 28 seconds anyway. Maybe we'll take on d6. Seems like, yeah, I only have 26 seconds. I have to speed up. While whining about my bad position, I also spent a lot of time, and that was a crap move. What a bad move, really. My rook has absolutely no squares here. It's just terrible. Yeah, and that is so easy to play for him. Rook can go nowhere. It's totally unharmonious. Yeah, now I'm losing on time because I'm too slow. Yeah, that's so useless. Nah, I mean, it was really a bad game, and I really shouldn't do that. I mean, people requested gambits, but I'm just not the kind of player who can play this crap and then do whatever. Yeah, that was no fun, really. And at the end, you lose on time. I am Jen. Let's play Jen. Let's see what she's doing. Yeah. Need to get some points back here after that terrible game. She's playing the most solid move opening ever, the Italian game. This is not great. I forgot about the Caro. I need revenge. This is only possible with f-pawns. Yeah, it's 3-minute chess. I'm playing very quickly, but I have to. If I don't get into a quick playing rhythm, I'm going to lose on time, probably. I have two really weird bishops. Okay, so I'm able to probably improve this or trade with bishop b8. I don't want to lose on time again, and that always totally sucks. Yeah, I'm just too slow, and it's just like always frustrating. Yeah, F3 is a good move, of course. She spotted that. Yeah, it's a bit difficult, because currently I tend to play with increment all the time, and I don't do so here in the shows. It's always a bit of a change. Not a good position, I mean, to say the least. And she's doing a good job here. Maybe this one, and I can take on c5. Okay, it's a slight improvement. Yeah. I didn't play well, but at least I was quick, and I managed to not lose immediately. This is still a draw, of course, but that's the best position I ever had in the whole game. Okay. Okay, trying to go to g7 now. Maybe I'm trying too hard to win. That's definitely possible. And she can probably just draw with checks him. Yeah. Can draw with checks. I don't know. Wow. I got a new badge. WIM Defeater. Wow. The first WIM I played. That's weird. And winning this is not really deserved. Okay, Jen. Thanks for playing. It was a tough game and I was definitely lost there. Okay, Harza. Why not? Haven't played him or her. Is that the final game? Maybe it is. 1 or 2 games and then we got the St. Louis tournament coming. Yeah, an accelerated dragon here against Harzer. Tja. Yeah, I'm sort of in that bishop takes knight d5 idea. Maybe I have to move the queen again. I really have no clue about the theoretical details here. Not even the details sounds fun. I have no clue about anything here basically. Okay, but d6 kind of fits into this. F4, yeah, why not? However, yeah, no, let's not pre-move this. And now e5 is not yet a threat, so I can probably prepare b5. Let's just cover d5. I cannot stand the idea of continuously looking at this. Yeah, and here I was thinking d5. Yeah, let's just, if I blast to this open, it should be quite nice. Bishop opens up and the queen opens up and everything opens up. Yeah, I don't know, not everything, but I felt it could be a right decision. Okay, queen takes g6 is definitely here, is part of this position. Let's see, I have to make sure that this isn't happening. Yeah, I would like to play rook d8, but this is just covered. Yeah, bishop takes d8 is a pretty simple way to refute that. Let's do this. He can take and take g6, but that is not threatening anything. He's giving up important piece. Yeah, but now I have rook d8, or not yet, but queen e3 was my main idea. Threatening queen e1 with mate and attacking f4. Okay. Rook d8, I still cannot play it. This is annoying, however. Don't know. Maybe keeping queens on was better. I don't know, but I material up. It cannot be terribly bad. Yeah, how does he take now? Maybe knight takes a6. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just going for a counter attack. I'm sick of this. Let's go for a counter attack. Check. Check. Where is the mate? I want a mate. Oh, I don't see a mate. Okay. Everything else fails. I can take a5. Still looking at the knight. Okay. I didn't see that h5 was hanging, unfortunately. It isn't hanging. I have the rook on a5. Okay, it's a long session. And by the way, that was not... I could take that. Yeah, I know, after 3 hours of blitzing and talking, it can be a little bit weird sometimes. Yes, yeah. There's a chat. Why not take it? Yeah, you're right. Of course, I could have taken it. Okay, so I'm going to play like one more quick game, 1 3-minute game. Let's do that. Paolo, you're the one who recognized that I could have taken it, so let's go for one more quick 3-minute game and then... Oh, what's going on here? I clicked accept. Ah, okay. So it was lagging a little bit. Huh. It doesn't want to start the game. It's odd. I think there is a technical glitch here. Now the board is switched. Anyway, I think I'm calling it quits. It's 8 in the evening here anyway, so the tournament that I was basically supposed to be the warm-up for is starting right at this particular minute. So I hope you all enjoyed the show, or the shows even. I'll be back next week at the earliest time. Now we get the game. Okay, so let's play this. I mean, it starts, so let's get rolling. So I'll be back next week, also at the earliest starting time of 5, to avoid the collision with the Singfield Cup. Maybe now it's not starting for Paolo. It does. Okay, let's play this. Let's play this game quite quickly here, 3-minute game. So the earliest starting time will be in effect next week as well. I'll be streaming from my vacation spot, unless there is a technical issue. It's of course, normally it works very well, the internet there, but we have to check. I have to check it. But I give it a very high probability, like 90-something%. Okay, my opponent here, Paolo, is not really looking so much at this pin, and this is an awkward pin. No, I shouldn't pre-move that. If he goes king h7, that would be really embarrassing. Now, how do we win now? I mean, it looks very nice, but how do we win this? Maybe just a3, get rid of that pin and see what he does. Doesn't move it, okay. Yeah, my knight here isn't doing much. Let's try to improve that. Maybe to f5. Yeah. And let's see, the h-pawn should definitely move. Probably I should castle away. Queen to e5. Yeah, I'm not... No, that blunders a piece. Let's not do that. And wait, there's bishop takes a3 maybe. No, that is not really a threat. Next week I should play the Caro-Kann. Yeah, I wanted to do that this session, but didn't quite work out. Wow. I didn't think of rook b8 at all. And he has got all kinds of nasty things now. c3, bishop takes e3. Jesus. I think I'm okay, but I mean, if you're like winning by move 12 or 14 or whatever, you don't really want to be in such a spot. My threat is rook b1 here, that's the problem. His rook on b8 is just hanging. Yeah, that is the relatively best option. But that wins quite easily. And the h-pawn will promote. Yeah, thanks for the game, Paolo. Again, thanks for watching. I already announced what happens next week. Thanks a lot, and I'll be back same time, the earliest starting time, next Wednesday. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.